Hello everyone, this is Tony with TerraSky, and today we're going to cover how to add JavaScript to your Visualforce pages. Now you may be asking yourself, why would I ever need to add JavaScript to my Visualforce page? There are a couple of reasons. The primary thing that we see is whenever people want to add something that happens on the client side. As an example, let's say that you had an email address field and you wanted a little red border to appear around the field when the user types in an email address incorrectly. Let's say they forgot the @ symbol or the .com. Those are things that don't need communication with Salesforce, and you can just provide a visual cue for a user when they mess up. Or let's say that you would like to have the capability of autocomplete whenever you're typing in a name for an address, or you're typing in a name for a lookup field, that it automatically searches for potential matches within the database or within some external system. Those are all examples of when JavaScript would be a great time and place to put into your Visualforce page. In this particular video, what we're going to cover is a very simple example of how to add JavaScript to the page. We're just going to display a pop-up window that shows Hello World. However, it's going to be the same process that you would go through for doing just about anything else. Now, we support 3 different areas of putting JavaScript into the page. On the right-hand side of the Design Studio, we have a section for page scripts. And in this page script section, you can either include a third-party page script by clicking the Script Include setting, and then point to wherever that hosted URL is going to be. And you can add in the third-party script there, or you can add in a function directly inside of this page script editor and then leverage those functions in different sections of the Visualforce page later on. This is what we're going to be using in this particular video. And the third and final way that we show for adding JavaScript to your Visualforce pages would be if you have an Apex class extension that has a particular method that it's executing, and upon the completion of that Apex method you want some JavaScript to execute. That's that third section that you can add it. Now, most components in the Visualforce canvas have a section on the right-hand side in the component palette for adding in the JavaScript to them. So what we're going to do is place a custom button onto the canvas. On the left-hand side, we scroll down, we find the custom button, and drag this onto the canvas. Now I'm going to change the label to Hello World. Hello World. And make sure, nope, that doesn't fit. So let's change the size of the button. We'll just increase that. There we go. And now notice that there's no section for us to add any JavaScript to this particular button. So the way we can do that is by changing the click action to JavaScript Apex Actions. And now we have the onClick method, and this is going to allow us to place JavaScript in that button. Now I'm going to click Edit Script, and all I'm going to do is add in a very simple function for the Hello World. So we're going to call it the Hello World pop-up, and then we're going to go ahead and make this function. Now the contents are simple. We're just going to add some kind of alert that's going to pop up, and we're going to say Hello World, and then we're going to go ahead and close that out. Okay, and it's as simple as that. There's our first JavaScript function. Now we go ahead and click OK. We've added the function to the page script section, and now we actually need to utilize that function somewhere in the Visualforce page. So in here, we have a drop-down menu of all the different functions that have been added to the page that then can be leveraged on the individual components. So I'm going to select the Hello World pop-up and click Insert. Now this button, when it's clicked, is actually going to execute this particular function that we just created. Go ahead and click OK, and now we can deploy the page into Salesforce to verify that the contents work. Alright, and now that the page has been deployed, let's go ahead and click the Open button. Go ahead and log into Salesforce. And here we have the Visualforce page that was just created. Now with this Visualforce page, again, we have the Hello World button at the top, and when I click this button, there we have the Hello World pop-up. And it's as simple as that to add JavaScript to your Visualforce pages. Thanks for watching.